Okay, so right now I'm struggling to get this guides off. They have some screws over there. I want to get them off because there might be rust down there. And it's been a headache right now. I have that one and I also have this one over here. So it's two of them and they're not coming out. I already went under the truck and I didn't saw nothing holding it down there. I can't even see the screws going down there, so let's see. I might end up just ripping it off with the hammer, but I'm scared to damage the floor itself, so we'll see. We'll see how much my patience lasts. Alright guys, so as I kept taking things out, I found out, look at this, I took these plastic covers out and look at all the dirt and moisture that is over here. And the worst part is that we got a little bit of bad news, sort of, because look at this, there's rust below the carpet. So I'm gonna have to take these seats out, take that carpet, roll it forward, and just basically brush wire or wire brush all that rust out. So a little bit more work, but it has to be done. No rust can be left behind. And also I haven't been able to take these guides off. I went under the car, I saw no screws down there, no nothing that was holding it or nothing, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to rip that out with a pry bar. But the good part at least is that rust is on the floor. There's no rust on the walls or the roof. The roof I haven't checked it, but I mean I haven't checked what's behind this roof cover. But one thing we know for a fact is that, I don't know if I showed this earlier, we have some rust here, but it's really superficial rust. It's like a rust stain more like it, you know. So we're gonna be taking that out as well. Alright guys, I had to take the seat off, carpet off. Carpet is over there. I already cleaned it with some detergent, Oxy and all that. Scrub it down. It cleaned up pretty well. But now I'm passing the spray, the rust reformer on that side. I'm starting on the right side first. Here's where most of the heaviest rust was and is actually, because I haven't done that part. And here there was some heavy rust that I covered. As you can see, you spray this and it's clear first, but then as it dries it turns black onto the rust, not onto everywhere. Wherever there's no rust it stays clear, which is pretty freaking cool. This is some pretty cool technology, also I'll say that. Now I need to cover the left side over here, but this side is kind of still oily and sort of like moist, so I don't want to spray this. I don't know if I should spray it like this because I've cleaned it already twice with degreaser and multi-purpose cleaner, but it's still oily. So I don't know if I should spray it now or keep cleaning it, but and I'm still struggling to take those rails or guides or corridors, whatever you call those. They don't want to come off. This one moves a little bit up and down, but where the heaviest rust is over there and it doesn't want to come off. So let's see what we do about that, but we're making good progress. One thing is for sure, I'm definitely gonna need another one of these, so I'll have to run to the store and get another one. But yeah, okay guys, here's where we're at. Already have applied the rust reformer to the entire floor, over here, over there in front, and here as well, over there. Although I'm gonna put some more underneath that rail thingy, and over here I already put it as well. I need to put some more under the rail, put it here. So pretty much we're almost done inside, just a few minor details to make sure that there's no rust, that all the rust is covered in that rust reformer. And we already started grinding on top of here with the wire brush. So pretty much, let's see, it's much less work. You see how it's grinded down. I need to still do this one and this one, but the drill ran out of battery, so I don't know if this might be enough, or I'm gonna need a grinder, like a heavy-duty grinder instead of a drill, with a heavier wire brush to get that rust off. Or I don't know, I think I shouldn't need it. I think if I just use that and then apply that rust reformer on top of it, then some primer and some paint and the gloss obviously, then that should be good enough. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to complicate myself and have to buy you know, a grinder, extra money, extra work, extra time. I think that rust reformer should do the job. Over here inside, you see all those dark black places, black spots. That's a rust reformer that went to work. It turned from clear to dark, to black pretty much. But I don't see any visible rust right now anywhere around here. There's no rust. All the rust is covered in black. So yeah, we need to give it like a second hand, and then we'll be solely focusing on top, on the roof. So after that, we'll put everything back together and continue our process. Alright guys, so here's where we're at. Already gave the roof 3 coats of paint. I need to give it the last one, the 4th one, and then do the gloss. But look, remember the vehicle that was all rusty on the roof and all that? Where did it go? It doesn't exist no more. So look at the big huge change. You see some darker spots over there, that's the primer. But we'll be painting over that in a couple of minutes. But huge difference, look. No more rust anywhere. And in the inside, we're gonna be cutting these things. I already have a grinder with me. I wasn't planning on cutting them, but I'm gonna cut them to make life easier. Because I'm not gonna be using them. And then we'll see. I might have to cut these ones, or maybe they go out with the screw. We'll see. The painting is done. Everything related to painting is done officially and finally. Hold on. So everything is done related to painting. Inside we got rust reformer, primer. On top, look at the results. This is the result. It already has the clear coat, which was the final touch, so it's looking pretty shiny. I wouldn't say it's perfect because it was done under a Harry, and yeah, I mean that's like what, 4 coats of base coat, 2 coats of clear, and we still have to sand it down and polish it. We'll do that another time. But at least the painting part is done, no rust to be seen, so mission successful so far. The inside, you can see those gray spots, that's a primer. I don't intend on painting that because that will have insulation on top, so it won't be seen. And we gotta just clean inside. I'm gonna be putting a fogger for insects just in case. And gonna be putting a fogger inside there, leaving it overnight to get all the fumes out. And yeah, pretty much after that I guess we'll get to installing the Maxer fan over there, and the solar panels I will leave it for the end. Same thing with the battery. But yeah, after the also the radio, I ordered a radio, touchscreen radio with CarPlay and a backup camera that we'll be installing. So after I install the fan, the Max Air fan, and the radio with the backup camera, then it will be straight to insulating. So alright, okay guys, here's the end result. Rust job and paint job is officially done. The roof is officially done. This is the end result. Let me show you. Obviously I didn't work on this. This is not part of the roof, but look, no rust to be seen. There was rust over here. Remember how it was really bad over here? It's gone. So it's completely fully white now. No rust to be seen. So it was a good job. Look, it's like a brand new roof. So I'm pretty proud of my job after a couple of days of work. I just sanded it down today with a really fine shine sandpaper. I still need to polish it, but that's something I'll do at the end when I have more time. But that's the end result. The job well done. I'm happy with it. And yeah, now we'll actually get to build it. We're gonna start working on it, building it. I have a couple of materials on the way right now. And yeah, now we can actually get into the building part.